Good afternoon, and welcome to Pine Glen School's annual Heroes Assembly. On this day, we remember the tragic events of September 11th, 2001, as well as thank the members of our community that serve and protect us every day. To begin our ceremony, I would ask that at this time, everyone will rise and recite the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of America the Beautiful. I pledge allegiance At this time, I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Lyons, to say a few words.
Thank you, Kendall. I'd like to welcome everyone today to our Heroes Assembly, and I'd especially like to invite the Thomas McGinnis family for coming this year and every year. We take this day to say thank you to all our first responders, our firefighters, our policemen and policewomen that keep us safe in our community. We also take this day to think of and say thank you to all the brave men and women who protect us here and abroad, and the military forces and the Coast Guard, the Marines, the Navy, the Air Force, and the Army. And also just to remember Thomas McGinnis, Lieutenant Commander in the Navy, who we lost on 9/11 as a member of our Pine Glen community. At this time, I would just ask if we have any firefighters or police officers that are former alumni of Pine Glen. Could you please stand? And at this time, I would ask all our firefighters and police and women to please stand. And if we have any current or former members of the military, if you are standing, could you just raise your hand so we can recognize you as well? And thank you for all you do and for keeping us safe in our community.
Please welcome our Burlington Police Chief Michael Kent.
Well, thank you very much. On behalf of the Burlington Police Department, we thank you on this solemn day. This is a ceremony that in my 3.5 years here, this is my 4th ceremony, I look forward to seeing all the new students at Pine Glen and some of the ones we saw last year, and taking a moment to remember the people that we lost on that tragic day on 9/11. So thank you for having us on behalf of the police department. Thank you very much.
Please join us in singing My Country 'Tis a Thee.
Please welcome our Burlington Fire Chief, Steve Yetman.
I just want to thank you on behalf of the members of the Burlington Fire Department for inviting us. And I'd like to repeat what Chief Kent said, and thank you for remembering us and inviting us here and remembering the day's events of this tragic day. Thanks again, guys.
In order to say thank you for all that the police officers and firefighters do for our town, Pine Glen's third graders have written letters for both departments. We have invited a few of those students to read their letters right now. They are Joseph Conti, 204, Jacob Frost, 203, Isabella Kasparian, 205. Dear Fire Department, like always, you save people and help put out fires. But that's not all you do. You guys keep us all safe when there's a fire. You guys put it out right away. Thank you so much for keeping the world safe of fires. You guys are brave and courageous. Thank you, Isabella, Pine Glen.
Dear police officers, thank you for helping us who gets hurt. Thank you for keeping us safe and protecting people. I like the movies in the DARE program because I learned how to be safe all the time from Joseph Conti.
Dear firemen, thank you for keeping our town safe. Thank you for putting out wildfires to protect us. Thank you for helping us with the fire drill at school. Thank you for saving our houses and apartments. Thank you for saving our pets from trouble and dying. Thank you for keeping us safe. From Jacob. We will now present the rest of the letters to each chief in hopes that you will bring them back to your departments and share them with whoever could not be here to join us today. Please make sure they know that we are proud of them and their service to the town of Burlington.
Last spring, we were reminded of just how important these officers are to our community. After the events of the Boston Marathon and the frantic chase that ended in Watertown, our appreciation for these officers was strengthened. We would now like to recognize the Burlington police officers who were members of the NUMLIC team. Please stand and be recognized. The fifth graders would like to now pay tribute to the entire police and fire departments by singing a song titled You Are Our Heroes. What can you say to a hero, to someone who gives so much? What can you say to a hero, to someone who seeks lives to touch? We can say thank you. Oh, we can say thank you, thank you. We know God blesses you for all you did and do. We've seen your light to someone who always cares. What can you say to a hero? To someone who lives like to care? We can say thank you. Oh, we can say thank you, thank you. We know God blesses you for all you did and do. We've seen your light shine through, and we are all blessed too. You are our heroes. You are our heroes. You are our heroes. Thank you. Thomas McGinnis Jr. was a Burlington resident and a student at Pine Glen School. He went on to college and graduated from Boston University after joining the United States Navy. He rose to rank of lieutenant commander and was an F-14 fighter pilot. After the Navy, he flew for American Airlines for 12 years. His last flight was a co-pilot on an American Airlines Flight 11 on September 11, 2001. Pine Glen would like to present these flowers to Lieutenant Commander McGinnis's family as a tribute to him, and as a reminder that he will always be remembered here at Pine Glen and in our hearts forever. Let us all now please observe a moment of silence in memory of Thomas.
Like Thomas McGinnis, many Americans feel a calling to serve our country in the armed forces. In fact, there may be people present today who have once served in the Army, Marines, Navy, Coast Guard, or Air Force, or have family members who are currently serving in the armed forces. Specifically, we would now like to recognize Danielle Giustano, daughter of Mrs. Nicholas, who is currently serving in the Army overseas in Afghanistan, as well. Stationed in Georgia. Ned Duran, brother of Mrs. Marcus, who is a Marine serving in Okinawa, Japan. Jennifer Keogh, daughter of Mrs. Lane, who is in the Navy stationed in Virginia. Bo Ryan, cousin of Mr. Lyons, who is a Marine. Thank you for your service. As a tribute to those who are serving now, as well as our veterans, the 5th grade will now perform a medley of songs from each 5 branches of the United States military. We ask that anyone present who is a member of the armed forces please rise and be recognized during the singing of your branch's song. We would now also ask to join us in the singing of our national anthem at the conclusion of the medley. And now the 5th grade represents the armed forces and the pride of America.
United States Army.
Over hill, we will hit the dusty trail, and the caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter march and right about, and the caissons go rolling along. Then it's hi-hi-dee in the field artillery. Shout out your numbers loud and strong. For wherever you go, you will always know that the caissons are rolling along.
United States Marines.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines.
United States Navy.
Anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, 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 day. Through our last night on shore, drink to the fun. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in thee. Through surf and storm and howling gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight, to save, to fight and die. High Coast Guard, we are for you.
United States Air Force.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give her the gun. Down the dive, sputtering their blade from under, up on one terrible course. We live in fame, and we're down in gloom. Ain't nothing will stop the U.S. Air Force. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and
day is a solemn day of remembrance. This is also a day to have hope for the future and take pride in our country and everyday heroes in our police. This includes our police officers, firefighters, veterans, and those actively serving in the military today. To conclude our ceremony this afternoon, please join us in singing God Bless America, followed by the Pine Gun School Song.
Round of applause for our fifth graders who will put together our performance for school. I especially quickly want to recognize Samantha and Kevin who did the solos in the first song. If they could give a little wave, they did wonderful.